good evening, guys. Welcome to today's live session. I hope you're all having a lovely weekend. So, I'm just gonna wait for more people to join in and then we can start. Alright, so today's live session is going to be on the power of tarot, and our guest for the evening is none other than Bhumika. She also goes by the name the Divine Tarot, the Divine Being, and she's a professional tarot reader, and she's going to tell us everything you need to know about tarot card reading, how does it guide us, and more. So I will quickly let her in. Hi, good evening,
Hi,
Bhumika.
good evening. Hi, how are you doing?
Hi, can you hear me, right?
Yeah, absolutely. Is my voice audible?
Yeah, maybe you could just speak a little bit louder.
Okay, I'll take it. Yeah,
All right. So, Bhumika, good evening and welcome to today's live session. And thank you so much for doing this with us.
thank you, thank you.
All right. So, I have a bunch of questions for you, and I'm sure our audience will also have their own questions. So, first, I'm
Yeah,
going to, ask you everything that I want to ask, and then, we'll take in the questions from the audience.
yeah, cool.
Okay.
Okay, just
So,
let me know
first things
whenever
first, tell
I
us a
have
bit about yourself.
just let me know whenever okay, just let me know whenever
Sorry.
I have an audio glitch. Whenever my voice is not
Sure, sure,
audible,
sure.
just give me a heads up. Okay.
Yeah, definitely. All right. So first things first, I'm a little curious, like, what did you do before becoming a professional tarot card reader? And what is it that actually, drew you towards becoming one? Like, were you drawn towards tarot card reading? How did that go about?
So, unfortunately, I don't have any story as such. So I was a student of journalism prior, and just one random day I stumbled upon tarot card reading. I got my tarot card reading done, and after that, like I approached a few tarot card readers and got my reading done from there. And once just it struck me that why am I going to them? Why can't I just learn tarot myself and just read cards for myself? So my main reason for learning tarot was just to pull out cards more for myself. But later on, I realized that it's more easier to read for others than to read for yourself. So
So you sort of had this inherent talent towards it, I guess. So did you learn this from, some
yeah,
professional
yeah,
people, like
yeah,
how
yeah.
to
I
educate
took
yourself in that?
hmm, I took a professional tarot card reading course a year back. I'm practicing tarot since a year now.
Awesome. Sounds great. All right. So, what exactly is tarot card reading and how does it work? Like, I'm sure a lot of people have this question because they're like, how can just, cards guide us? So, what exactly is tarot card reading?
See, I'll just speak it in very layman terms. So tarot card is just GPS. Honestly, if you are lost, so you switch on your Google Maps or like Apple Maps or whatever, and you just like put that direction in it, and it guides you. All right. So same is with tarot cards. So they are also just like GPS of your life. So whenever you feel stuck or when you feel you're not able to take the decision, you are not able to take which road should I walk on or which path should I choose. So you can always come to tarot for that guidance. And how tarot functions is basically we do create energies every day. Our every smallest of our thought creates energy, and these energies are stored in our subconscious. So what tarot does is like it bridges that conscious and subconscious and helps us in getting the answers. That is how tarot works.
All right. So, my next question is, how does tarot help people? Like, how does it sort of guide? Like, you said you spoke about energy. So, like, would the
Hmm.
tarot guide differently if you're in a certain, frame of mind? Like, how does it work? How does it exactly help people?
So you basically need to build your questions, and based on that, we pull out the cards and interpret the cards. So to every reader, every card is very subjective. But again, intuition also plays a very big role in it, and based on that, the guidance is delivered.
I think you were glitching a bit in the middle.
Is it fine now? I don't know.
Yeah,
There
I
might be
think.
some network issue. Yeah.
My next question is, what does your typical day look like? Like,
Okay.
how is the life of a tarot card reader from morning to night? Like, how
All
does
right.
it go
So
on?
tarot is not my full-time profession. Tarot is my part-time profession. So I do have a 10 to 6 job that I tend to. And earlier I was taking bookings during the weekdays also, but now I have restricted myself to the bookings only on the weekdays because I just don't want to exhaust myself or I don't want to interfere with the reading because the thing is like when I am not in my best energy, how can I like provide guidance to someone else? So I take my time to rest, overutilize myself, and I deliver the readings only on weekends. So if you ask me what's my day during the weekends, it's like I wake up, have my breakfast and everything, and do my meditation, do my prayers like I did today, and then I just sit for the readings, take the appointments. The appointments are scheduled basically, so I just deliver them that way it
Awesome. So how are you like balancing everything, like a job,
goes.
like a full-time job as well as this? Like, what are your tips on that? Because I know a lot of women have a lot of interests and they want to pursue a
Hmm.
lot of things, but somehow they feel shy and कि नहीं मेरे पास time नहीं है या I cannot manage so many things. So how do you do
I
that?
think
What
it's
do you do?
very very personal for everyone. It's like आप खुद को कितना push कर सकते हो, that matters. But for me, it's like I want time for myself. So I cannot like compromise for myself and it can't be like कि मैंने booking तो दे दी but I don't feel like doing the reading now तो फिर मैं cancel कर दूँ. So I'm not into that. So इसलिए to just remove that hassle and everything I put it out on weekday where I'm totally free, no work pressure, nothing, just time for me, my cards, my clients.
Awesome. So I'm sure
Yeah.
you have like clients all over the place, and since now
Hmm.
we're living in pandemic, meeting one on one is not that easy. So, they might be in touch with you over phone or WhatsApp or whatever. So
Absolutely.
how are you able to like read their energies, even like even though they're like miles apart from you?
If I even think about your name now, I can even pick that energy. So it works like that. So you think like suppose maybe like you think of your mother, you can even pick her energies at this moment. So we think we are like conditioned to think logically, but it doesn't happen that way. We need to come out of that logic mentality and need to like start feeling things and everything. Even if you take a photograph and you like look at it, you can even pick up energies from there. So what happens is that date of birth helps a lot. All right, the name helps a lot. Name carries a lot of energy. The date of birth carries a lot of energy, right? So we connect the cards using the name and their date of birth. And during the voice call, we have the person. We are listening to him. We are actually experiencing what they are telling us, like the voice का जो ऊपर जो हो रहा है नीचे हो रहा है. So we are definitely experiencing it. And with video, it's much like gets better with video. Again, we are able to see their faces. We are able to see them, so all these things helps us to like connect with the energies, connect with the cards, and these are all very real things. Like if you like believe in this, no, it happens.
That's really awesome. So I
Yeah.
want to know, like, do you have like multiple decks that you use while reading, while doing your tarot card reading for clients, or
For
do you have a
reading,
favorite?
I stick to like Rider-Waite and Zen Osho. So I do my reading with the Rider-Waite, and for the guidance purpose, I use Zen Osho. And for other like if there's so I have Work Your Oracle, I have Jenny Ratnani's that is like Answers from Heaven deck. So we definitely do keep a like one is out of interest that we have, and other is definitely one is like they are very aesthetic, pictorially they like we get attached into them, and another is definitely to obtain the guidance. Yeah, we do have it.
So do you have a favorite card out of the deck, like something that resonates with you or that you identify with a lot?
It changes to be very honest. So earlier I was very connected to the Sun card. Now I'm more connected to the Empress card. I want that vibe of fertility and extravagancy. So I'm more into like Empress these days. Earlier I was into Sun, like growing and nourishing, feeling contentment and positivity all around me. So it happens. Like I told you, na, subconsciously, सब change होता है. It's all
All
about
right.
how we are in present state.
And I've heard that you also do like crystal reading, like healing. Like how do you use like crystals to heal someone? Like, can you please explain
There are so
us?
many uses of crystal. Yeah, yeah, yeah. So, crystal healing, like, see, intention setting is one of the things that I use with the crystal. So, cleaning the crystal and then adding my intention to it, using it to like self heal myself or like to manifest something that I want to. Another, like using Reiki and crystals together for healing purposes, using dowser to for the cleansing purposes, chakra cleansing के लिए ये उस तरह से. So crystals are very, मतलब they are very powerful. But again, what I feel like you have to completely believe in them. So if you take a crystal and you doubt its energies and you are not resonating it with, then I don't think, मतलब, it will work, but again, the impact will be, it won't be working completely. It's more about belief. Everything is like leap of faith.
Right, right. I've also like come across a lot of people who are sort of interested in tarot reading. I mean, getting their
Hmm.
this thing read, but
Correct.
somehow they're a little hesitant or afraid to try it. So, what advice do you have for those people? Like, is there a way that they can sort of, I don't know, like uh, dive into this tarot
Hmm.
reading? Like, what advice do you have for them?
So there are many misconceptions related to tarot that it's like something related to black magic and all. It's not. It's purely white magic. We are doing nothing. We are just connecting with your subconscious. We are actually helping you find the answers that you already have, but you're not able to see them. So I don't think there's anything to be feared about. What they actually fear is the output. So they are like, हम ये सोच के बैठे हैं ये नहीं आया, if the output is different then how will we deal to it, but that is the work of tarot. It will also tell you to how to deal with the output. That is why it's being used to provide you with the guidance. So I think there should not be a barrier, there should not be a fear. It's more like trust. And one more thing is like over trust is also not good. So I do know people who like totally depend on tarot card readings. So that should not be there. Like being a tarot card reader, I'm personally suggesting it. That should not be there. You should also let your intuition develop, your intuition guide you instead of solely relying on tarot.
All right. All right. And what advice do you have for people who are looking at sort of taking up tarot card reading as a profession? Do you have any advice for all the new tarot card readers out there? Like, what would you advise them? Like, how should they go about their career and build it?
I think first thing is like having confidence in them, one thing, and they should know to distinguish what when their intuition is saying and what their subconscious what their conscious mind is seeing. So what happens with tarot is like if you need to build your intuition, that is like primary thing, right? अगर meanings के साथ ही सिर्फ reading करनी है, then I don't think it will work in the longer term. So you need to work upon your intuition if you really want to connect with the cards, or if you really want that your guidance actually resonates with the person. That's the thing. Like meanings are important. I'm not denying that meanings are not important, but again, only restricting yourself to certain meanings. कि हाँ ये card है इसके बस ये 5 meaning है ऐसे नहीं. When you actually deep dive using the intuition, each card can carry more than 1,000 meanings. So you have to be open to use your intuition to help in guiding others.
All right, all right. Awesome. So let me see. Guys, if you have any questions for Bhumika, please put them down in the comment section below, or you can even put it in the questions section. So I want to know, like, is there any time that you want to take up this full time, like, completely shift and do tarot full time?
I will someday.
Awesome.
Yeah. Because that I see this as purpose in my life. Someday certainly I'll like fully be into it. Okay.
All right. I don't think any, I don't know if people are scared to ask anything or
Yeah. Okay. Guys, you can drop in your questions. General
general
guidance for
guidance.
people, believer. Okay. I think like patience at this point, we need a lot of patience. Okay, maybe like there'll be guidance, maybe like people who are seeking it, they want this message to be known that whatever you are planning to or whatever things you are like waiting for, things like you are waiting for, you need to have your patience along with hard work, and things are going to come to you. But another thing also I'm picking up is like stop looking into your past a lot. So what happens is like you are looking into your past a lot and like happening things to change or like something else. Things will go along their way. Things will be the way they're supposed to. But the universe is asking you to be patient as of now. And again, the choices or conflicts, like not the choices or conflicts, but again the double mentality that you have, whether this will work or whether this will not work, this is definitely happening. This is definitely happening, but again, you need to be like patient. Let universe unfold its ways. It's supposed
I think that really spoke to me because I tend to be a very restless person as well. Like, things have to change fast and quick. But yeah, patience and having faith in the
to.
universe
Yes,
does.
universe always fixes
Yeah. Guys, any more questions? I have a question for you. Like, how do you think the next year is gonna be for the whole of mankind? Like, are we gonna get out of this pandemic situation? How will things be?
pandemic is here to stay for some more time. 2022. I think. See, so one thing that I'm definitely picking up is like people will be more careful with things now. So, and people need to be more careful, certainly, with their health, whether it is, or with their traveling, whatever it is, or with personal selves also. See, pandemic has also brought in a lot of spiritual development within people. People are more oriented towards developing themselves personally, whether it's through taking an online course or something. So that is definitely going to be there in the month of 2022. I see growth in people in terms of their personalities. Like this pandemic has taught people a lot, and people have also learned a lot after maybe losing their near and dear ones, or after maybe seeing the chaos the pandemic has caused. So, again, the same thing I'm seeing in 2022 also. People are definitely going to learn a lot. People are going to grow inward, like inward growth is also there. And again, like the choices also with people are going to be there. So, certain confusion, dilemmas, or again, the basically the hopes of waiting for things to get better, it's definitely going to be there in 2022. Life is going to be better. Like abhi say 2021 say जैसे 2020 से 2021 became better, so 2021 से 22 will become better. So that is definitely going to be there. A slow improvement of things is definitely going to be there. So what guidance again I'll just speak about is like being more careful and developing yourself as much as you can internally as well as externally. More like internally. So be careful, like not to uh, the news that doesn't let more impact you. So you need to have that growth mindset in the month of in the year of 2022. And again, embrace life. Honestly, मतलब करो careful भी रहो, but again you also need to be have that uh, energy or have that thoughtfulness towards life to also live it. सिर्फ डर के नहीं रहना, हमको थोड़ा बहुत enjoy भी करना है, but we should know how much we have to enjoy. We should know our boundaries and everything. Again, about the careful thing I got. So like slowly take your steps. देख के people have grown a lot, I think, in past 2 years.
Guys, do we have any more questions for Bhumika?
Yeah.
All right. So, Bhumika, where can people get in touch with you if they want like a one-on-one reading to be done? And how
They
can they
can
get in?
DM me. Yeah, they can DM me. I also have my WhatsApp number in my bio, so they can definitely reach out to me there also. And other than that, I think my yeah booking link is also there in my bio, so they can directly book from there. So yeah,
All right. Guys, we will be saving this live session and also sharing the links to Bhumika's page. She goes by the handle The Divine Being, and you
Yeah,
can directly get in touch with her, DM her, or follow the links in her bio to get a one-on-one reading book for yourself.
right.
So yeah,
I
Bhumika,
do crystal really work. Like, I would want to answer. I
yeah,
think.
somebody asked something. Yeah,
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yes. I just would want to know your name. Believer 1907. Okay. So yes, crystals really work. It's about your faith. So everything, what happens is like everything has an energy of its own. With crystals is that the energy of the crystals now, suppose I just take this rose quartz, for example. So this has an energy field of its own, and this has an energy, what we call energy is basically एक resonance होता है, तो जो इसका resonance है ना, our body resonates with that energy, our chakras resonate with that energy. So definitely crystals do work. uh, like there are certain things like you need to maintain the crystal, you need to clean it, and you need to like remove any negativity out of it. You need to keep on energizing it through elements like natural elements. You can take sunlight, moonlight, and artificial also. Candles, like candle can work. So fire. Alright, so they do work, but again, you have to have your faith in them. You need to be with them. You need to take care of them like your babies. So they definitely work. It's
so
more
like,
like
are
which
they
crystal attracts you the most, the more it's meant for you. It's like that.
all right? I was just coming to the question, like,
Hmm.
do all people use the same crystals, or like, there are
Yes,
different crystals for different spheres of life? कि love के लिए ये
definitely.
crystal, love के लिए
Like the rose quartz I picked, this is especially for love relationship. And love doesn't mean like मतलब बाहर वाले से ही होना है या फिर partner से ही होना है. It also means self love. So at this point of time, self love is the most important. If you can't have self love within you, I don't think like you can put it out for someone else, or you cannot able to function your relationship well. So it's important that we heal ourselves first. So for love healings, like self-love healing also, rose quartz is good. Again, for business matters or for the our lower chakras like solar plexus and Adhisthana chakra, English में मैं नाम भूल रही हूँ, sacral chakra. So you need to, citrine is also very good. Citrine is also good in terms of like financial improvements and all. Crystals do work for different spheres of life, for spiritual development. We keep amethyst with us, moonstone with us, clear quartz. Now, for removing negativity, we do have black tourmaline. So it happens. So it works basically. And it's more like which attracts you the most. Told you everything is works on
yeah,
subconscious.
and getting the crystal from the right source is also important, like not just
Very much. Crystals
yeah,
need to be it need to be original. Be to matlab, the businesses are such that people do sell fake crystals or resin based crystals basically. Again, eventually, if you are into crystals or if you're attracted to crystals, you'll get to know that is fake or is this working for me? Is this not working for me? Rider Vipul Sharma, yes, I'm from Delhi NCR nearby. I have rose quartz.
yeah. Uh, believer. I don't think believers shared their name yet.
Yeah, no problem.
All right. Um, guys, do you have any more questions for Bhumika?
You can ask questions related to tarot cards or like any questions you want to get answered, your career, relationship, general guidance for the month of September.
Um, I don't see any more questions.
Neha, okay, Neha. Hi, Neha.
Neha, believer. Okay, all right. So, you specifically said that if you get to know the name, you can get to know the energy of the person better. Like, how is that? Like, I've seen this with a lot of tarot readers. Like, they really specify for the name or the full name.
Hmm.
Is there a reason behind it?
Yeah, so your name is like your identity basically, and like based on that, things are functioning. And even like with me is like I also take the nicknames because at present what happens is like the main name is not used the most, but the nickname is like more into use. So I ask for both the names when I like do their tarot card reading. And it's more like आपके बारे में कोई और भी सोच रहा है, if you are into someone else subconscious mind, so he will definitely think of your name to think about that, think about you basically. So it happens because हमारी energy सिर्फ हमारे साथ नहीं है ना, it's like connected with the whole world. Like not, I'm not saying few handful of people will know, but it's connected with the whole world. With so many lives, it's connected. So it name carry very powerful energy. Relationship card for me, please. Neha. Neha, can you please help me your full name as well as your date of birth?
Neha's actually even asked for career guidance as well.
Okay, okay. Just I'll deliver both, but I do need her full name as well as her
Yeah.
date. Okay.
Neha, are you there?
I can't see any messages. Okay. Career card. Neha Singh, 1979. 19 July. So what I see, Neha, for you is like if you are presently in a relationship, I do see it's going through some sort of transition basically. Okay. So maybe like you guys are exploring each other more, you guys are getting to know more about each other, and it's more into like a change phase. जैसे चीजें पहले थी अभी थोड़ा सा एक transition phase में change में. And again, I also see you मतलब like I'm getting this energy more from you than from your partner is like more egoistic energy बोले या फिर मतलब more like dominant energy I'm picking up from you right now. And with that, I also see that you are trying to balance this relationship. Okay, with your like personal commitments as well as your relationship, you're trying to balance all the things. Again, I also I told you that it's going through some transition, so definitely the changes are actually taking a bit toll, not much I'm seeing over here. Changes a bit taking a bit toll over you because you expect things to be in a certain way, and because of that, it's getting a bit problematic to balance certain things. Yeah, I'll just pull out career one also. I just hope my voice is audible because
Yeah, yeah, it was.
Neha 1979. Career wise, I do see a lot of growth. Okay, career wise, I don't think you need to worry much. Financially also, I see you growing. कहीं ना कहीं पैसा आएगा भी तो इस तरह से होगा मतलब if you will get 10 rupees, you have to give like 7 rupees. So 3 to 4 rupees will only stay in your hand. So I do see exchange of money happening a lot. And again, if you are doing job or if it's your business and everything, so growth wise, it's very, very amazing for you right now. You will also get support from a lot of people at present. Okay, and with that again yeah, it's the recognition also I'm seeing over here. Like if you are working hard, you will definitely be getting the recognition also. And again with the career thing also, I do see I do like from a relationship card also it picked up energy of change, and here also I'm picking up energy of change. So there might be chances that you are undergoing through some transition period, to some transformation period, because with the career thing also I do see here over things moving to a better level. So that is definitely going to be.
Neha, I hope that resonates with you.
Yeah. What was the Neha's thing?
Neha Singh.
Yeah.
Guys, do we have any more questions?
Hmm. I think did you like time में ठीक नहीं लिया क्या? Thank
Okay.
you. You're bang on right. Glad it resonated.
Wonderful. That's wonderful. Neha, thank you for asking your question, and we are glad that that helped you.
Mm.
All right. Guys, do we have any more questions for Bhumika? Okay, Bhumika, again, guys, we're going to share Bhumika's details on our saved IGTV, and we will also be putting it up on our website, so you can, directly get in touch with her for a one-on-one reading, so that you can get guidance in your career, love life, and anything else that you want to know about. So, Bhumika, thank you so much for taking out your time and
Thank you.
giving this
Thank
to
you.
us. And it
Thank
was
you.
really nice to, get to know a little about tarot and how it works. And it was also really nice to see someone, getting their answers, questions. So yeah, so thank you so much for doing this. And we hope to do this soon again with you.
Absolutely. Thank you. Thank you
Okay. And thank you everyone for joining
for
in.
joining. Yeah.
Have a lovely weekend. Bye.
See you. Bye.
Bye.